My colleague Sudat Bhardwaj, who is joining us live from that entire building collapse site. Sudat, I am told that the Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah, has arrived at the location. Just take us through what is happening.
Yes, so CM Siddaramaiah and BBMP Commissioner Tushar Girinath both have arrived at the location. And again, this issue is of massive significance, given that, this is a reflection of civic apathy, of brazen violations, and the fact that, there was substandard quality of work involved, and, how the BBMP possibly permitted such a building to come up when there was no license actually given for the construction of this building. So while the government does battle, allegations of civic apathy with regards to the management of drains, this is yet another charge on the government and the BBMP. So he has come to the location. He's asking, he's inquiring about all the information so far, about any updates with regard to the rescue. And what we can hear right now is that one more person is suspected to be trapped in the debris, and rescue operations will resume once again to search for that one person.
Okay, how soon is Siddaramaiah expected to speak to the press over there, so that if you can, because right now I can see that he's taking stock of the situation. He's, I believe, speaking with the officials on ground. What else can you tell us?
So yes, right now, yes, he's taking stock of the situation. I think we'd be talking to the press in about 5 to 10 minutes or even longer. But right now, he just wants to inquire about all the updates so far. Given that this is a issue of massive significance to the government, he is inquiring with the officials with just to all the reasons for such a possible disaster and what can be done better. Remember, DK Shivkumar had also assured that the government would strictly act upon all such brazen violations with regards to building construction. So the local MLA, Bhairati Baswaraj too, is here, and along with BBMP Commissioner Tushar Girinath, the Zonal Commissioner of the BBMP is here as well. And a couple of the victims too have actually arrived here. A couple of the relatives of the survivors have arrived here at the location as well, seeking to talk to the CM and, express their grief with the CM and look for a possible solution. It remains to be seen when any more relief would be announced from the government. This is something all the survivors are asking for from CM Siddaramaiah.
Okay, so that we were told that certain BBMC officials are also going to be, in fact, questioned. One of them has already been sacked, and the reason that has been given is dereliction of duty. We are talking about the assistant executive engineer, but what about the others?
Yes, correct. So plenty of, a lot of the people that I talked to also question how the zonal BBMP commissioner allowed such a building to come up. So while the first head has rolled in this situation, this brings into the picture, the larger issue of BBMP permitting such constructions. And as you can, said last night, the local Justice B.S. Patil has said that, the organization would take slow motor cognizance of this issue and actually look into the larger issue of such violations with regards to construction of lands and such, illegal buildings being constructed. So, yes, we can expect, more action to be taken. The local has already looked into this, and the government too would look into this issue at hand and see who else are involved. They will look to probe into this deeper and see who else is responsible. Because it is not just restricted to one area, but it is something that is prevalent across Bengaluru.
Right. So that thank you so much for all of that inputs there. We can see the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Siddaramaiah, right now visiting the scene of the building collapse. After the rescue operations have been conducted, they are over. About 14 people have thankfully been rescued. But the unfortunate part of this entire thing is that 8 people have also died in this building collapse incident. Remember, this building was illegally constructed. Only 4 stories are allowed, that is ground plus 3. But this was a 6-story building, and of course the BBMP and the builder nexus is to blame here. We have seen 3 arrests that have happened so far as the building owners are concerned, and also the contractor. But what about the BBMP officials also remains the big question. Let's see what is the situation, taking stock of the situation that Siddaramaiah really does after he has visited the site. We will go into a very short break with that and come right back.